Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. You are looking with me on the beautiful 2012 Lexus CT200h. I believe this is one of those cars you can call a cream buff. When it came to my shop, it was absolutely shiny and beautiful, but meanwhile it was drizzling outside, so it got a little bit dirty. But look at these leather seats and everything, leather steering, just a pleasure to touch. So this is really beautiful, fancy schmancy car, and I set up for you a little show. The show is related to the water pump and the thermostat. And why am I showing it to you? Because this is not ordinary water pump and thermostat. This engine has actually electric water pump. And where is it? It's right here. Maybe this angle will be better for you. So look at this. See that electric connector? This is actually fully electric water pump. I would love to call it coolant pump or engine coolant pump, because there's no water. There is special coolant in this engine, but that's a familiar name which everybody seems keep using. So let's keep calling it water pump. And this is not so perfectly visible when you open the hood. I had to remove this entire intake, which was held by two 10mm screws and those three plastic fastener clips, and it was sitting right here in your way, so you couldn't see it whatsoever. However, I love you guys, subscribers, so I took it off to share that with you. Now I'm assuming title will also mention thermostat, and that's where it is. It's that new way Toyota does it. It's entire housing, thermostat housing. There are 3 bolts on it, or 3 nuts holding it, whatever, right? Stud and the nut. So this is the thermostat housing, and there that includes inside a thermostat. So as you guessed correctly, if you will ever have any problems with the cooling system, you will actually have to start the troubleshooting with the fuses and relays. And yes, this fuse box which I was stepping on nicely popped off. You have perfect schematics on the back, and that will actually show you that you have 3 cooling fans. Fans number 2, fan number 3, fan number 1, and also you will have engine W/P, which is engine water pump relay right here. And I said the word fuses. Yes, believe it or not, the second one, the green color 30 amp, is a fuse for engine water pump. And yes, this is not the container for the engine coolant. That's right there actually. So we know the hybrid system also have its own water pump hidden down here and its own cooling system. But we are speaking about the engine water pump and engine thermostat. If you have a text stream, you can activate the water pump using your computer, and you will hear the sound of impeller rotating and moving that coolant. But that is not 100% indication that the water pump is perfect. Unfortunately not. What can happen that impeller, which is plastic I believe, can separate from the shaft. The motor will be running, but the impeller is not turning and it's not moving the coolant. The only way to test it, you have to get rid of the coolant, unfortunately lose the coolant, disconnect the water pump from its mount, and physically observe if that propeller is rotating. So that was something interesting for you about this 2ZR FXE 1.9 liter engine, right? When it's hooked in the combination here with the hybrid system, now you definitely learned something about the thermostat and water pump. You are becoming expert on another thing. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you are subscribed. I have way more coming your way soon. See you later, my friend.